So Justin, how are you?
I'm normal.
We don't smile around here.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. Just so you know. I should probably turn my AC off. So I could officially hear the game properly.
It's not a big deal. You can leave it on if you want.
Yeah, we'll put it on low.
Okay.
There.
Oh, speaking of which,
Show me.
did Angus get his AC unit in his place
He
yet?
did, yeah. I don't
Okay,
think he has
nice.
internet yet, though.
I guess he doesn't have his priorities straight then.
No, he doesn't. Man, can you remember when I was bald? That was so crazy, wasn't it? That was 3 months ago.
3 months?
That was only 3 months ago. You know, it really is a foreign feeling moving on to a new game after 7 months. I'm gonna be honest.
You're welcome.
Doesn't it?
You are welcome.
It was not your fault. You moved the game. You moved
I'm
through
the
the
one who
game.
played it.
Yeah, but you moved through the game at a pretty steady pace. Like actually, though.
What's this? Oh, this is from Galaxy.
Oh,
I thought they were like playing music that wasn't from like any of the games at all.
It's shuffled every single time. It's a different song.
Oh,
You've never played this, have you?
I haven't.
You haven't played the Mario Sunshine Super Mario All Stars?
Nope.
What? Dude!
Original's better.
It is better, but I will say the resolution really does make up for it, though. Look at that! It's fucking crispy and gorgeous as shit! I've always wanted to
Doesn't
see...
change the fact that this game was made for analog triggers.
They changed. It's okay. It works.
Okay. I guess like
Look at
the
that!
GameCube only had a Z button, and this has like 2 bumpers, so
Correct.
you have like more buttons to work with.
Yeah. Ugh. I'll make sure that's capturing the audio. Well, we're playing fucking Mario Sunshine, dude.
I'm so excited to play all of this game. Literally every single bit of content that this game has to offer,
Same here.
which is a lot.
I'm especially excited for the blue coins
I'm very... Dude, I know where they all are. I've got it all memorized.
and the Poison River. It's gonna be great.
Okay, that one not so much. We should wait until Zach finally shows up and just make him do that one.
I was just picking all like the most like dull, like monotonous stuff in this game. And it's
Like
oh, yeah,
have it all saved for him. I think
Yes.
that's what we should do.
That's a great idea.
Dude, it's Blario.
Blario.
There's Wario, Mario, and Blario. It's
This
Black
is
Mario.
like Shadow Mario is to Mario what Retap is to Peter Griffin.
Wait, what is Tamario?
Huh?
You said Tamario.
Oh my god.
Like Tamario?
Fuck you. Work is to Mario. That's what's to Mario.
What is Peter Griffin to... Shadow Mario is to Mario what Peter Griffin is to...
Shadow Mario is to Mario what Retap is to Peter Griffin.
I don't know what Retep
You
is.
don't know who Retap is? So there's an episode. There's an episode of Family Guy where like
Mario! Sunshine! Go on.
I think Meg is driving and Peter's in the passenger seat, fucking just like sticking his hand out the window, and Meg's like, "Put your hand in, like something's gonna happen." And he's like, "Oh no, you're being paranoid." And then like he puts his hand up and like there's like they're going under a bridge, and his like entire arm just gets like lopped off. Meg starts like freaking out, and then Peter's like, "It's fine, I can regenerate." He like just like shakes around a little bit, and there's like his arm goes back, but then it cuts to the arm laying on the side of the road, and like an entire like Peter with green shirt and white pants instead of the white shirt and green pants emerges from the arm and says, "I am Retap and I am evil."
So he's a little clone.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is in this official lore, in the Super Mario Sunshine official lore, Mario gets his hand cut off and it grows like the thing into Shadow Mario.
That's exactly.
I did not know that.
And so Bowser Jr. was born.
Did you
Oh, no.
watch the
I
fucking
spoiled the
video?
game.
Oh yeah, you did. Sorry, I don't mean to talk over you. I'm just so
No,
excited.
it's fine. Oh, I saw Peach's earring eyes.
Yeah,
In the last scene.
did you watch the fucking video I sent where the Japanese version has fucking like voices cut out? Like the localization. Look, she's talking right now, and in the Japanese version, in the dub version of the Japanese version, like the English version of the Japanese version, she's talking, but they cut it out.
Huh.
And Mario says words too.
Oh, like Mario has like
Yeah, Mario has
spoken
like
dialogue?
Mario speaks like a lot of dialogue in
Who
the
voices-
opening.
Is it Charles Martinet?
Yeah, it's Charles Martinet. I will fucking I
Oh.
will find the video, but he says shit like, oh, it's hot, like crazy
That's
shit.
a crime, dude. Whenever Charles Martinet talks as Mario, it's like proof that like he could have like voiced him in the movie.
Yeah.
It would have been fine.
It was very.
People are just like, oh, I don't want somebody to just fucking go like wahoo yahoo. But he can,
Excuse
like,
me.
He's a voice actor. Charles Martinet is a talented voice actor, and he could fucking make it. He can make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
He's especially good. Like he voiced Mario's dad in the movie, and he sounds a lot like Wario. I
Does
think
he?
Wario is like the strongest. Like as far as like Nintendo characters go, his best voice acting performance is in Wario.
Wow. I have a question for you. Since you love Mario more than anything on the planet, you've loved Mario more than your family.
That's true. Yeah. So.
What is the chronological timeline of this game to Luigi's Mansion? Because they both are Gad Science, and Mario was trapped. Mario was kidnapped in Luigi's Mansion, right?
This is like the only time they connected a Mario game to like another series in a different franchise, intentionally. You know, like not just an Easter egg. Like this is Egad is a character
skip this?
in like Luigi's Mansion and Sunshine. And I have no idea what that means for the chronology, but I do think that's cool.
Do you think that Luigi saved Mario, and Mario's like, oh, I'm fucking exhausted from being kidnapped, I need a vacation, and then he takes literally everybody but Luigi, the man who saves him?
I'm inclined to think this happened before Luigi's Mansion, just because none of them seem to have any knowledge of Egad. He just happens to have created this
that's
contraption
fair.
that's sitting there.
That's fair.
But
That's
I mean,
true.
it's just conjecture. It's just me being logic, man.
I've never played Luigi's Mansion. Maybe we should do that eventually.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed watching
because
that.
like Theron used to be obsessed with Luigi before he was obsessed with Waluigi, and we got him Luigi's Mansion.
Wait,
for his birthday.
you're saying like his obsession changed from Luigi to Waluigi?
Yes.
Because like being anti is cool.
Yes. He wanted Waluigi in Smash so bad.
Oh man.
And I would just like joke about it and just like talk about how it's never gonna happen and he's not gonna get his own game or like anything, like any Waluigi representation ever, aside from spin-offs.
It makes me
But
sad.
anyway, we got
because
him
you're probably
Luigi's
right.
Mansion for his birthday, and he like struggled to play through like any of it, and then we tried to help him, and then we got stuck too. Me and Hunter couldn't beat it either.
Is it that fucking hard?
Well, I mean, we were at this time, I want to say like probably like 13, 14 years old.
Okay, so
So
Theron was like really young.
Yes. Oh,
Like
yeah.
like games are hard young.
Exactly.
Right. But okay, your brother doesn't really have an excuse though. Maybe you do. But you're
Hunter's only 2 years old.
oh, that's weird to think about.
Yeah.
Wait, that means Hunter is what, 28?
Yes.
Bruh, that's not intimidating. I mean, I'm like very intimidated by his hair and facial hair. It makes him look older than that.
I mean, he's just like in general, like as far as like experience and like his like industry, and I don't
What
know,
the
just
fuck?
like I don't know, like it feels like he's got a lot of that more
that's
put
weird.
together than I do. So I can understand you thinking he's older.
No, okay, well, let me just explain. Let me explain real quick.
You already did.
No, I have more to say.
You said it was the long hair and the facial.
Well, it's the long
great.
hair, but also, like, I think about it a lot with Ryan too, because Ryan's 29, and I've like become really good buddies with him. But like, I've always had like this weird thing where like, it feels a little bit like my brain. I don't want to say my brain is stuck in high school mentality, but I remember thinking, because my homeroom teacher, freshman year of high school, was 26 years old, and that I was like, oh man, that's like young but old. Like I can never imagine being that old. And now being 25, being good friends with a 26-year-old and a 29-year-old, it freaks me out a little bit because then I'm there and I don't feel like it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So I have like this. I still have like this mental block. I think where it's like.
No, I totally feel that
Where
way
it's like
too,
it's
man.
like, oh, I'm friends with a 26-year-old. You're as old as my homeroom teacher was freshman year of high school.
Yeah, and I am not teaching currently. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Or anything on like the same echelon. So no, yeah, I think that's definitely like a like reasonable sort of like dissonance to be like feeling right now.
Yeah. It's so strange. Save. Oh man, I love this game. Some of
The
the
UI being really crisp is nice.
oh, it
I
is
will say,
it is
yeah.
it is so nice. Look at that. Yeah, like fucking.
See, like nobody's like,
Like a
oh
herb.
yeah, Egad. Like I. Like,
Oh,
he
we
made
know
it,
that
yeah,
guy. He was
exactly.
great. Yes. Oh, let's go. Oh man, my earliest memories of being alive are tied to this game, Sonic Adventure 2 and Wind Waker. Like actually,
That's a good trio.
like
of
video
games
games,
to,
yeah,
grow up with, yeah.
like video games are my earliest memories of living in general. Although I do remember being pushed around in a stroller as a baby, like a baby.
No, I mean, I'm with you. It's like Mario Brothers 1 and 3 for me. 2 as well, but I don't like to talk about 2 because like it wasn't really like designed as a Mario game initially.
Yeah, did they just reskin it?
They
I mean, it's still
yeah.
good though, right?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it just like it obviously you can tell like looking back now. I was like, oh, that's why it fell off because all of the mechanics are like different.
Right. But it brought some iconic moments like fucking Peach pulling turnips out of the ground and shit.
Yeah, totally. And it's like still part of her moveset in Smash, and it's like very much like just like part of the series still. It like that's like where they got all of like the like character like traits of the like playable characters in like 3D World from. You know?
Right.
You play as Mario, Toad, Luigi, or Peach, and like their like attributes are like pulled straight from that game. So like they've basically just been like, yeah, Doki Doki Panic didn't happen. It was a Mario game.
Mario shall not be allowed to leave. One thing, first of all, it's July, so as long as we finish this by the end of August, which will definitely happen, because you know this game pretty well.
Yeah, it's been a while though.
And I know this game very well.
Mm-hmm.
So we can just fucking blow through this shit, move on to whatever the next game will be.
Which is maybe Fire Emblem, if we get a surprise.
Dude, I was I was so annoyed.
What is he like? It's gotta be like I don't
What
know.
is
Like,
his-
at this point, it's not just a cosplay. He's gotta have like an entire fucking like
It
stage
would be
play set up for
awesome
this,
if
like-
it was a cosplay. Like, could you imagine him coming in dressed as fucking Marth? Like, just showing up, like, getting out of his fucking car with a cape and a, like, foam sword
Yeah,
and shit. I just...
but like that wouldn't take this long, would it?
Yeah, sure it would.
I guess.
It just depends.
I guess yeah. The quality of the cosplay has a great effect on it.
Oh,
You
man.
know, I'm thinking like Natalie's in on it too, and they're gonna bring in like a whole like mini stage and just like set it in your living room, and then they're gonna like act out
It's
some-
Legos.
some Fire Emblem shit. I don't know. I don't play any of those games.
I don't either. I try to show interest for him because I have no enemies.
Yes.
I have no enemies. Did you get that?
I don't know. I mean, we were.
I think we may
talking
need.
over
I
it.
think we may need to watch that again, just real quick. Go straight that way. You came into all the messiness. Now you go down there, clean all that ugliness. See, I can voice act.
That like sounded the same as like
Yeah.
this guy. Yeah.
We know it when you start slacking off. It's like he talks
nailed
with.
it, yeah.
He talks with like a pause between every word. See.
He kind of also sounds like Homer.
Oh,
Like, he
yeah.
just finished Twilight Princess and like the chanting Homer against
Mage.
like, Ganon.
Marge, I'm going to play my favorite game, Mario Sunshine. Oh, I'm home. This feels like home, dude. I fucking look at this. See, they're selling fruit.
I kind of forgot that they start you off over here
They're
instead of
running
like,
around.
at the like fountain where you usually start.
What's this now? That mustache, that red cap. You look just like the villain in the wanted posters.
Yeah, except how it's not fucking red.
You
and,
cock!
like, he's entirely blue. So.
That always got me. That like
What did he call you, Cod?
he called me a cuck.
Oh wow.
he
that's
called me a cad. I don't know what that means, but no. My thing is like, as a kid, I was always fucking like, are these guys like clinically ill? Do they not understand? Like, are they colorblind? Can they
yeah,
not
they're like,
see?
your hat's red, just like the guy who's entirely fucking blue.
But then I felt the same way about Shadow
That's
and
good
Sonic
point.
Adventure 2, because they're like, oh my gosh, there's one fucking cutscene in that game. I can't wait till we get to it. The voice acting is they asked this woman to, it was like, there's like a cutscene, right, where Eggman walks into his base and he's like, I wonder what's on Fox News, and he turns Fox News on, and because he's like, I wonder what Shadow's up to, and the fucking news reporter is the worst. It's the worst voiceover I've ever heard in my entire life. It's like,
Wait, is this in Snapcube or like the actual dub?
no, it's the actual dub.
Because you said Fox
For
News, so I
Adventure
wasn't
2.
sure.
No, well, it's, I mean, I'm paraphrasing a little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like, he's like, it's like, someone has broken into the museum and stolen the Red Chaos Emerald. It appears to be world-renowned hero Sonic the Hedgehog. She's like, whoops. I keep forgetting how to do that. See, this is the pro strat. This is how you know you're a pro at Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, how do you do that on the Switch controller?
The same way you do it on game. Honestly, you'll
So you just,
you'll
like,
see.
hit trigger and like jump at the same
Yeah,
time?
it's the top trigger here. You'll see. It's honestly like the Switch
Wait,
controls.
did you say top trigger? So it's like the bumper?
Yeah,
That's how you spray?
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be weird. So what do like the back ones do? Is that how you ground pound?
No, this. Okay, so bottom. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. You'll figure it out when we get to it.
Is it pretty intuitive?
It's pretty intuitive.
Okay.
It's really not bad at all. I mean,
sounds bad.
you're very GameCube like GameCube is fucking like programmed into your brain like no one I've ever met before. So you might struggle with it more than me, but give me a blue coin, bitch. All right. When I was a kid, I couldn't do this boss fight because of the what do you call those things? What are those things called?
Oh, I don't know. Jellyfish?
Bloombas?
They're not fish?
Are they Goombas? But like goo?
Goopas?
Goopas?
Goopas.
Because they kept getting me, so I would stand all the way in safety over here and spray them from far away. I was finding all the strats when I was a child.
It really does make it too easy when you like splatter. Sean.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I remember reading somewhere that the goop tasted sweet, like candy. So I'm of the impression that brown and white goop tastes like s'mores,
Yeah.
and that the pink and yellow goop tastes like Skittles. That the black goop tastes like chocolate syrup, and that the fire goop tastes like lava, because it is.
Well, if they all taste sweet, then like wouldn't it be like some sort of like pepper? You know, like a spicy pepper that's like sweet and also hot.
Perhaps.
But it's also on. It's literally on fire.
If
so.
only, if only it existed for us to be able to try it for
Yeah,
real.
we need a taste test.
I miss games where Mario was as mobile as he was like this. Like that's one thing you are right about.
Odyssey
Like
is like really fucking close. I mean, for a game with like a lot of polish, it like
shit.
prevents you from. What's up?
This should be over by now. I'm mad.
I think you're telling me to be quiet so we can hear Peach.
Oh
Screaming.
no! I said, oh
Listen
shit.
to Peach yell.
Okay, come on. You fucking fool. He's got iframes when he puts an M down. I didn't know that. Not fair. Completely unfair. You shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that.
Did you hear Toadsworth going off?
Yo, Dude, Toadsworth's voice actor is a gem. He's probably dead now, though.
Possible, yeah.
Oh, I thought I might be in that. Alright, let's go. Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey!
No, but I think Odyssey is a great at like making you like feel like you're like doing things you're not supposed to be able to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though like the game developers intended like all of his movement options.
Yeah.
Whereas like in Sunshine, it feels great to do shit because like there is a lot of shit that like is an exploit. You know, like it wasn't really baked into like the game intentionally.
Yeah, and like a lot of it. I guess it's also its age has sort of helped that pool sort of in like be wide. So what helps you? If we're getting all the blue coins, should we get them as we go, or should we wait and then do it all in one sitting?
Why wouldn't we do it as we go? Doesn't it keep track of like which ones you've gotten in each area?
Yeah,
Isn't
it
that
does.
one thing they like fixed in this?
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Because like before, I would say, well, maybe we wait, because like we have like no fucking clue
Yeah, because
where
you
we've
can
gotten which ones.
you
but-
can open this menu up and then it tells
Yeah, it
you.
says you've got one.
Yeah.
So.
Look at that
We at
frame
least
rate
know
drop
how
though. Okay, it wasn't that bad that time. It's like very inconsistent though. Actually. But I think like given time Odyssey will be like the same as this.
Maybe not quite, but
I mean, it is
I
more
definitely
refined.
think like upon like release, it just like I don't know, like knocks like every other like recent Mario 3D Mario game out of the park.
Well, definitely cuz they got lazy for a while. After Galaxy, they got lazy.
Yeah, 3D Land and 3D World have great level design, but I mean like they really don't feel like fun to play.
Yeah.
And that's
No.
important.
Although I'd love to play them with you at some point. I think that'd be a fun multiplayer experience.
You know how in the like most recent like direct they announced like a ton of like games being ported like from like the 3DS or like the GameCube and all that.
No, I didn't.
I think like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is now going to be on the Switch.
Oh,
Which
sweet.
was originally a 3DS game, and it's like HD. Like I think like
Wait a fucking second. Are you telling me that they're actually trying to salvage like old games?
yeah.
Wait, is
And, like,
Ocarina of Time 3D gonna be on
stuff
there?
besides the Wii U. I don't know about that. That would be
It's-
awesome. But that's what I'm thinking. Like 3D Land, if they put that on the Switch, that would be cool to go do.
It's not a.
And in the meantime, we could always do 3D World as well. I played
Yeah.
that with my mom and Hunter recently.
It's not a Nintendo Online extension, is it?
No, it's just
Holy fuck! Did you
they're
see that?
selling it separately. God, it always fucks me up that those are just PD Piranha heads rolling around.
Yeah, I didn't
You
know
can't
that.
tell until you spray them off.
Yeah, and,
I always
and,
like when I saw like trailers for like Sunshine. I saw like the heads bouncing around. I'm
and
like,
you wondered what
thank
that
God
was.
they got rid of that. And
Yeah.
they didn't. It's just
Oh, I'm
in
out
the
of water.
game.
Well, that's why, because like you would never know that's what they were unless you knew this,
Yeah,
unless you knew
like,
how to do
very
this.
faintly like
'Cause,
see
like,
like
look.
the outlines of the lips, but like
Ow.
not really.
Because like, look, you can't really get it off all the way.
Kind of looks like a bumpy paintball.
All right, I'm getting my ass handed to me here. I need to.
You've only taken 1 damage.
I'm getting overwhelmed. All right, excuse me. Now I could just bypass this and go up to PD Piranha, but I think I'll leave that honor for you after I
Oh
beat this.
wow, thank you.
I mean, come on, he's a fucking classic. And if I get if I'm demanding 2 blooper fights, I think you should get the PD Piranha fights. To be honest,
I'll take one of them.
I
I don't want
have
to do
rules.
both the PD Piranhas.
They're both fun.
I like the first one especially, just because I told you about like how like I like flew with Hunter like back to his apartment in LA
Yeah.
when he had like just started living there, and he like described falling asleep after like not sleeping for like 16 or like more hours as just like melting into his bed like PD Piranha like melts after you beat him. Didn't I send you that video?
No.
I thought I did.
No.
Oh shit.
No, that's funny though.
What button do you even jump with? Why isn't this
Just
a
sit
GameCube controller?
sit with it, and play with it for a second.
Okay. I swear if it's A. Oh my god! Can I also jump with B? Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I
Oh,
jump
you-
with B. I jump with B. Actually, I think A is useless. Y changes the nozzle.
Y makes you no, Y doesn't.
I mean the top one.
Y
X.
makes you dive. So
X.
X, change nozzle.
Yeah,
A and B both jump.
because they couldn't figure out what to do with A.
This is stationary spraying, and then this is moving spraying.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
It's
And
not-
then
it's-
it's
yeah.
the same on. Oh no, so this is the map.
Yes.
Okay. And that's ground pound, I assume.
It's not
Okay.
terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible, right?
Oh.
You got this. You fucking Mario
Alright.
Pro.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yahoo! I used to.
One thing, so like the like splatter spray, like I've like never had a hard time with, but a lot of people like can like spin jump like after doing like less than like a quarter of a rotation, and I always have to fucking like do like multiple like spin it like the control stick in multiple.
It's
circles
never. Yeah, it's
before I
never
spin
been
jump.
consistent for
Yeah.
me. It's always like either or.
Some people can just kind of like do it at will, and they'll do that instead of side flipping or like triple jumping.
I'd say I can do it at will maybe 50% of the time. But like more like other times it's like not at all. But yeah,
And then
that's,
I'm assuming it doesn't matter which trigger you use when you're doing the hover nozzle because it's the same regardless.
yeah, I think so. I don't think it matters. At least I assume. I don't actually know. Alright, I want to take a moment to talk about how good the soundtrack is. Best Mario soundtrack ever, yes.
It's good.
It's the best.
So do I have to be like hitting the bumper instead
Yeah,
of the
jump
trigger?
the, yeah, it's the top bumper, not the trigger.
And then does it have to be
It's like,
A?
yeah, jump. It doesn't.
Oh,
I don't think.
wow.
I don't think it has to be A.
So I can do B?
Yeah. Yeah. There you
Okay.
go. Oh, he's going for you, dude.
Oops.
Yeah, bridge is out. There's like just all kinds of things about this game. I think really encouraged my wild fucking imagination as a child. Like one of the biggest things. Fuck, my lungs are on fire. One of the biggest things was the out of bounds areas, like being able to see the locations, to like other locations in the game from far away, without realizing that those were going to be like unlockable locations later on, was kind of huge. Really, really cool. Super fucking fun. But yeah, I used to listen to this soundtrack for hours as a child. My dad would get a fucking game rips. I would basically spend hours begging him for soundtracks from different games, and I'd like compile my own like library of fucking soundtracks. It was like first it was like Portal, Mario Sunshine, then I got him to get me Twilight Princess.
Wait, do you own physical copies of the soundtracks?
Well, he would like rip them and put them on a disc, and then like give it to me to play on my radio, or like my my CD player. So it was like, yeah, first I asked him for the Portal soundtrack, and then I asked him for Mario Sunshine, and I would like draw while I listened to the soundtrack. Then Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. Then eventually, when I got old enough, I started downloading all that shit myself. But he always made it out to be like this big thing, like it was so hard to do, and that he was doing me like such a great favor by doing it. Like this is so hard to get. You don't understand. You're like one of the only kids that has this. And I probably was.
Is there anything in the middle of the lighthouse there?
No, if I
It
remember.
really looks like there should be.
I think the red coins level shine sprite goes in there.
Huh.
When you get it, if
Okay.
I remember correctly. But oh, there he is, dude! It's Zach. Yo.
Wasn't it Logan that said that?
Yeah.
Maybe I can just grab this shine sprite. Oh, not like that. I'm not gonna be able.
Wouldn't that be awesome though if you could just like fucking completely take care of the Oh, Mario, no.
That's fine. I can do it again.
Oh, you can. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the adventure that is this fucking gorgeous game. I wonder if Piantas hide bodies in this area. Like underwater. You think there's Pianta murder? Like Pianta homicide?
I mean, they have a
Pianta
police
side.
force, so.
Yeah. You've committed an act of Pianticide. Excuse me, sir. And you cleaned all this frickin' shit up already, and he's dirtied it. He's made it worse. Nice. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 Ah. I don't know why my lungs have just been on fire today. Is the did the air quality get bad again?
Yeah.
I kind of noticed what I thought was smoke. So that must be what it was.
Jump up on that slope. Oops, jump again. Maybe not.
I always love the twitchy thorns coming out too. They're like little extensions of him.
Think of them are connected to him.
It's a Stranger Things moment, is what it is.
Hopefully my water refreshes when the boss fight starts.
Even if it doesn't, you can still win through the power of friendship and
I'm gonna waste more trying to like hover over to him.
and sheer will.
I'm gonna like try to like get the shine sprite before it starts, even though I know cutscene's gonna start before. Oh.
It'd be so
They didn't
funny.
even let me.
Then what? You'd like clip into him or fall into his mouth and die. That's what would happen. Uh-oh. I love how they look at each other.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him such a personality and they used him so little.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, he's in Mario Kart 8 now.
oh, is he? He was in Brawl, but he didn't puke in Brawl, and I think that kind of made me upset, cause like puking was like his thing. I thought, you know. Yeah, puking was his thing, so but they took that away after this game, because he was in Double Dash too. Oh, it's not inverted.
What's that?
It's not inverted. That's another thing they changed. Because it's inverted in the GameCube, isn't it?
I think.
Like when you're aiming, yeah, it totally is. Hey now.
Damn it.
The money feels perfect. Fuck yeah. I kind of wish that they would get rid of that fucking arrow.
Yeah, it's like, it's already obvious enough.
Hey, you're supposed to hit this thing. You see this thing? Ground pound it. Oh, he's going for it.
I'm too late.
Chase. Do you think that PD Piranha is my spirit animal? Because he
I thought we
pukes so
already
much.
agreed it was Zach's. Wait, what's that?
Because he pukes so much.
Oh, shit.
And I puke a lot also. Honestly, whenever I puke, I should
Right.
just...
Oh, look at him psyching himself up. I forgot about that.
Whenever I just...
Fucking pull it together!
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, come on, man. Whenever...
Oh, fuck, I forgot to switch nozzles.
Whenever I puke, I should just pretend that I'm him. And it might make my puking more fun. I literally don't know what's wrong with me. Or why I do it. It just happens a lot. Oh!
Oops.
Oh!
Does that not do damage?
No, it just knocks you backwards.
I forgot about that.
He's the least threatening boss on the planet Earth. All he wants to
Yeah,
do is
he
just
is-
chill and puke. It's like it.
You might be right about the fucking water.
What, inverted?
Yeah.
I guarantee you it is because you keep aiming down.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be it.
Unless, like, I don't know. Oh, shit. The cutscene. Not yet.
Woo!
I just, for the longest time, and like more recently games that I've played, have like set up my like camera to be like normal vertical and inverted horizontal. And now I've like tried to like break that habit. So now it just feels like I like never know like whether or not something's inverted. Like ever.
Oh, interesting. Like normal vertical, so down is down, up is up, but left is right and right is left.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Was that just like a personal preference thing?
I think like I said, it's been a while since I played Sunshine. I was convinced that like the default like camera controls for Sunshine were like inverted horizontal, regular vertical.
They might have been. Yeah, they might have been.
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't touched the original for
Yeah, me
such
neither.
a long time.
Yeah, I played this back in 21 when it came out. I'd go under the bridge at work, back when I didn't live here, and I'd take my Switch with me, and I'd play on my lunch break under the bridge.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you didn't live here when you first started.
Yeah. I went
Okay.
off.
Back in here.
And,
I'm getting the hang of it. It's so weird to have like two separate
Yeah, I
buttons
know.
like dedicated to the nozzle.
I wish the USB GameCube adapter would just work. Feels like it would be
Yeah.
a really great opportunity for it too, but They literally only did it for Smash, and they literally only did it because they knew that Smash freaks would pay for it.
I think, you know what's weird? I'm pretty sure it works for, like, Mario Kart 8 as well. But they don't, like, advertise that at all.
Huh. That's weird. I would rather play Mario Kart 8 on a GameCube controller.
You think so?
I think that would make it more fun for me.
I think I remember trying it because I was like, oh, I like Double Dash. This should be good. But, like, the items, you can't change the, like, button configurations.
Yeah.
And to use items, it's mapped to, like, either the right or left trigger. And then you have to drift with the Z button. And
Oh, what?
X and Y.
Oh, disgusting. I
look
take it
behind
back.
you.
I'm good.
Yeah, so
I'm
like
good.
I was like, I want to use X and Y for items. What the fuck?
I'm good. Yeah, I will not. You will not catch me doing that ever. That sounds terrible. It sounds awful. I mean, if you could reconfigure control. Oh, poopy chickens! Dude, I'd love to see I'd love to see Nintendo create a villain as menacing as that in this political climate. You know they wouldn't. Never, never, never.
That just doesn't kill him, does it?
No.
Cool.
Those things is fucking sucks. There ain't nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna try. Dang it. Slide turning around is very sensitive.
It's time for
I forgot about that.
it's
I've been
time.
playing too much Odyssey.
yeah, this is not that. You might be able to just get. Oh, I guess not. What?
Almost made it.
Lame.
Oh, well. Let me just.
To be honest, I will do the secret stages. I'm going to try and manipulate the situation so that you have to do the secret stages more often, because I'm not good at them.
I'm fine with doing this.
I'm really bad at the secret stages, especially the fucking the Secret of Rico Harbor with the twisty the one that they brought back in Mario Galaxy 2. It's got like the twisty bridges. I'm fucking shit at it. No, you got it. Maybe. Oh man.
Really thought I would triple jump.
Oh shit. Those guys are waiting for you up there. Watch them jump to their deaths. Oh, they absolutely will. R.I.P. Now those are just classic pokies,
And now I'm
right?
spin jumping without even trying. I'm like trying
That's
to
what I'm
like
telling
side
you.
flip.
It's so inconsistent. I can't do it properly. Oh, here we go. Fuck yeah! You did it on a whim
I
again!
was like, yeah, I mean, if it's just letting me do it whenever, then might as well take advantage of it.
Let's go! Sequence break!
It is, I will say, like, I think that's another thing where I'm just, like, too familiar with, like, Odyssey, where, like, you literally do have to rotate it, like, twice before you'll start spinning. In this, like, you can, like, yeah, like, you don't have to rotate it very much.
Yeah,
it's just, like, really responsive. I
yeah.
love that about this game more than Odyssey.
You just have to do it once and then, like, stop it in the direction you're trying to go. So, like rotate once to the slight left and he'll spin jump slightly left or straight, or you know.
Mm.
It's pretty neat and whatnot.
Yeah, the fact that you can just kind of, like, do anything, like, instantly in this game is, like, very gratifying.
God, I hate this part.
Oh, shit!
See what I mean? I'm so bad at it.
Because, yeah, like, in Odyssey you have, like, some, like, workarounds. Like, when you, like, want to throw your hat in a circle, usually you have to, like, spin. Like, start spinning and then throw your hat to, like, have it go in a circle around you. But, you can use motion controls, but that just doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Wow.
So when I started rendering, so like I've been devoting a lot more time to getting shit off my computer so that I have the hard drive space, right? Mm-hmm. When I started rendering, we were at Snow Peak. That was probably 3 or 4 days ago. Now we are at City in the Sky.
Oh wow.
So literally 2 weeks ago. So made some major fucking progress. Twilight Princess is almost done. Well, it's done for us, but as far as the videos, it will be done shortly. And I started recording with Angus again, so that's fun.
I thought you said Angus didn't have internet.
Ah,
Fuck.
shit. No, it's I'm playing and streaming it, and he's watching it over Discord.
Oh,
on
so you're
his-
just like watching on
on
his
his
phone?
phone, yeah.
Okay.
Well, what he'll do a lot of the time is he'll hook his phone up to a hotspot, or like he'll turn hotspot on his phone because he's got unlimited data, and then he'll connect his computer to his hotspot on his phone. So he's literally doing hotspot on his phone via his computer, and he can't play anything with it except for like Gang Beasts. But
Oh, Gang Beasts. I need to play that.
dude, we need to play Gang Beasts.
I got it and I played with my cousin for a little bit. And
It's so
like,
fun.
We haven't touched it since.
Angus,
then.
it's like one of Angus's favorite games, I think, just for the fucking like sheer like maniacal experience. Spin jump off that once it rises up all the way. Oh yeah, that works too. But yeah, I've kind of gotten to a place a little bit where I'm like sort of playing games a little bit more, but like I've cemented. I think I've surpassed the addiction part.
Yeah.
Which maybe I shouldn't say that, but like it's gotten to the point where I very rarely feel that urge to play for hours on end by myself. When it's something that I feel like I can be productive in a hobby with, though, like making videos, it's a little different. It feels, I don't know, it feels more fulfilling, if that makes sense.
Can you not just like triple jump from a standstill?
No. You could double jump at a standstill.
Oh, that's what I mean, double jump.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, I'm just
Maybe,
not getting
I think
that.
it might depend on where you're positioned on the platform. Oh, freaking me out. Is it worth it, Chase?
It is.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah!
Let's go! Yippee! So we officially have 116 shines left.
Nice.
We're making so much progress so quickly. This is only episode 1. Yeah, so it's looking like Twilight Princess is going to be about 45 parts.
Okay.
45 to 49 parts. Most of the parts are over an hour and a half long.
How like is there like a certain like amount of time do you usually like cap out like a episode on
No.
like, YouTube?
No,
Yeah.
it's usually as long as the recording is going. But when we go off to do like go to the store or fucking when we go to the store, like when one of us is using the bathroom, I'll cut that out because it's
Yeah.
just dead air.
Yeah.
Except for one that I left in the other when I was rendering yesterday of you're in the bathroom and I started putting on Jimmy Neutron clips and just like cackling to myself. It was making me laugh, so I left that in. I was like, nah, I can't cut that out.
Wait, how come you're not finishing the first place?
You know why?
I don't.
Oh, you know why. Because I'm an impatient motherfucker who can't help it.
Doesn't this just unlock the raccoon blue coin store?
No. Well, yes. That's part of what it unlocks. But it unlocks something else.
Oh right.
I'm fulfilling my wish. I'm fulfilling it. Let's go! Yes.
Fulfilling half your wish.
Well, technically, yeah. 30. This will be, 50% of my wish because I don't want all 3 Gooper Blooper fights. I want.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, right.
Diving and then like jumping out of it on a slope. and
It's
just,
so
like,
fucking
sprinting
good.
The entire time.
It's so
You
good.
gotta give me at least one of the Piantissimo races.
You can have all of
I
them.
love
you can
those,
have
dude.
all of them.
You
I
don't
do
like
not
'em?
care. No, I don't
Oh.
hate them. I don't hate them, but they are so not a highlight for me. So if they are a highlight for you, happily take them.
Yes, dude. Especially the Pianta Village one.
Ow.
Nice.
Come on. Come on. Bruh.
Well,
I'd love to see Nintendo animate tentacles coming off like that in this political climate. Come on, where is Gooper Blooper these days?
it's got to be somebody's kink. Unfortunately.
Gooper Blooper R34 probably exists. More than likely.
Oh yeah. I mean that's the rule. Don't you remember what the rule is?
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong tentacle. I'll take that one. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I forgot. This is actually kind of stupid.
You have to like come to a stop before you can grab anything.
Yeah.
Another thing that I like don't really do like in this game in general,
What the
and like
fuck?
I can't use the controller as an excuse. I don't do the like water like boosted slides ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People swear by them. They're like, yes, like that's like they're fucking great. But I don't know. I don't do them very often.
You don't do them because you just ain't vibing with it, right? I'm gonna be honest, I fucking love them, but only when they're appropriate. Like, there's a lot of instances in which you really can't use them.
The problem is, I just prefer like diving and then hopping out of it, because the nice thing about that is like I am going faster than just running, and I can like change the direction I'm going pretty easily.
Yeah, it's easier to do that.
When you start like water sliding, you're like pretty much going in a straight line.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's really only useful when you have a long incline and you know that, like in Delfino Plaza, like to get one place to the other, it's like objectively faster than sliding and hopping. But sliding and hopping looks cooler. It feels cooler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's so fucking gross.
You have to get rid of all the legs on the second phase.
No, I just felt like it. I was just having fun. I was just taking my time with this. So that's literally 50% of my dream is over now. There he goes. Goodbye. So when I was a kid...
Isn't the second one like also here?
Yes. It's the last... I believe... No, it's the sixth... The fifth or sixth level. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, he fell into the water. Which means he can't have died. Where did he go? So I drew a comic about where Gooper Blooper went.
Before you even knew?
Yes, to plot his revenge. And then he came back. And I was like, it's canon! It's canon!
Writing fanfics for a story that was like already released and finished. I love it. I mean,
If,
that's what like childhood is all about. Is just like spending so long on a game that you like start coming up with like theories while you're playing.
exactly.
And that's kind of like what Hunter and I are doing for Tears of the Kingdom right now.
Really?
Is like we
Aw,
are like
that's great.
we are in no rush to like do like any of like the like main like campaign, and we're just kind of like speculating about. Well, I don't want to go into like any detail because you know nothing really.
I know
about the
nothing.
game.
But there,
We
honestly,
don't want to.
the thing I'm starting to recognize about Tears of the Kingdom is like I was like desperately excited for it to be like oh, this is the game that's going to establish the Breath of the Wild universe in the overarching Zelda timeline. And the more that I've learned about the game, like I have not spoiled myself on the game at all, but it's become pretty apparent that it really is very intentionally going to be its own thing. Because like every 3D Zelda title we've had has been directly connected to Ocarina of Time in some way. I mean, even Skyward Sword was the prequel to the events that led to Ocarina of Time, right? And then
Is
to
that
like the rest of the
That's
games.
not the only game that's before Ocarina of Time, is it?
No, well, it's the only 3D title that's before Ocarina.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, like Minish Cap came after Skyward Sword, supposedly, but that doesn't really work. It's just they don't know what to do with the 2D titles because the 2D titles are so contained into their own thing that they felt the need to put. That's the only thing. I think the Zelda timeline is only makes sense when it's a 3D title because all the 3D titles are based direct sequels off of prior games.
Yeah, but now that's not even the case.
Yeah, but now that's not the case anymore. I firmly believe that Breath of the Wild is going to continuously be its own thing, and that Ganondorf and Tears of the Kingdom is not the same Ganondorf we've been facing forever, which is fine. I think it's cool. but
Oh wow.
it does make me a little sad because at the same time it's kind of like it's like goodbye, I guess, you know.
Yeah. Unless it's temporary, but with as successful as those games have been, I have a hard time like believing that they're gonna.
I think the next game, at least the next official 3D Zelda title, is going to be the same characters again. I don't know how Tears of the Kingdom ends, but my actual theory is that Ganondorf is not going. Okay. All right.
Can you not wall kick off those?
No.
That's weird.
My theory is
This
that
will be a lot of relearning for me.
yeah, my theory is that Ganondorf is not going to die.
I think it's a pretty safe bet.
And that the third game is going to be like an official showdown. I fucking hate this. This sucks. All right, I got it though. Because
imagine if like they like do like a 2D Zelda game with these characters.
that'd be cool. That would be cool.
2D Breath of the Wild.
That would be
thing.
actually that'd be pretty sweet. Because like I see a trilogy is like before my eyes is what I think. I think Breath of the Wild is kind of like the start to a trilogy. And
do you think like the third game will like use the same naming conventions, where it's like something of the something else?
Yeah, I do. Ah! It's fine. The sand is like not my favorite.
It doesn't take that long, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to this one. Fuck. There we go.
Woo!
I don't know. I just feel like the vibe, a trilogy would really fit that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll move on to something else. You know, like they'll like maybe a new era or something. Although the open world, that's not going away anytime soon. They're just gonna keep making that better and better.
Yeah.
Definitely. But maybe give us some real fucking items. That'd be great. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Tears of the Kingdom, especially because I did read that it's so heavily hinted at that it's practically canon that Zelda and Link are dating, and I love it.
There's a meme I need to show you.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Relating to that specifically.
Do you know why?
The house.
Oh yeah. It's Zelda's house. There's one bed, but Link can sleep in it, and he can only sleep in beds he owns. Zelda has a study down there.
That's not true.
Uh-oh.
He can sleep in any bed. Well, not any bed, but there are beds that he does not own necessarily that he can sleep in.
Well, the point is, it
But,
was
like,
his house.
It's the Terrytown house.
Yeah.
Not Terrytown, but like the house given to you by the people who made Terrytown. It was Link's house, and like you find Zelda's like journal.
Right. Well, because it was Link's house before. Like I mean, it's not confirmed, right? But it's heavily alluded to that it's Link's house before the calamity, right?
Yeah.
Because I
don't know about before the
they were like,
calamity,
it's
but
been-
like, he gets the house during the events
Yeah.
of Breath of the Wild if you so choose.
Because you have to spend hundreds of dollars or hundreds of thousands of rupees
Mhm.
to get it like completely refurbished. I think the only hint that I think the thing that was said that made me assume that it was Link's house 100 years prior was because Bolson is like, oh, it's been empty for 100 years. People were gonna not like take it down. I was like, oh, it must be Link's house. Why is Zach texting me?
Oh, you can only look around with the left joystick when you go into first person.
Yeah.
Shit. That might be true of the original. Again, it's just like I'm expecting Odyssey shit. Because that's like all I've been playing recently.
Zach says, okay, Mad Full Metal Alchemist spoilers coming up here, but he said, Hohenheim is a lot older than I thought. And I said, yup. I said, remember that flashback cutscene where he's talking to Winry's granny and she's all young and shit? Dude, I hate this level.
Yes, I can get rid of one at a time. I was worried for a second. Yeah, this was miserable as a kid.
Yeah, I had to have my dad do it for me. So I'd always run out of fucking
Well, like super spraying them, like get rid of them faster, or like push them faster.
It's really funny to think about too, because like They really give you a lot of grace. Like they give you a lot of time to get them off of there. Uh-oh. You're gonna need to get some coins.
Yeah. Oh, I got the hardest one out of the way first, I think, didn't I?
But
Because there are like 3 mirrors you have to do, right?
yeah.
Alright.